Hey everybody, it's been a long time since I've been able to upload a video, but I just wanted to hop on and make a quick video about the Idaho college murders. According to a few different articles I've seen so far this morning, they finally made an arrest in connection with the murders. I read that it was a 25-year-old man and they were able to arrest him in Pennsylvania. Apparently the police knew where he was at and they sent in a SWAT team to get him. That happened about 3 o'clock this morning, and then at 8:30 this morning, he was arraigned in front of a magistrate in Pennsylvania. I can't remember the exact county I'm driving right now, but once I get to work, I'll pull up the article and throw it up with this video. I just got to say, hopefully this is it. Hopefully this is the guy they were looking for. Hopefully he's just not somebody that knows something about the murders, but he's the actual suspect. And the families will be able to get some kind of closure with it being the holidays and everything. I mean, I know it'll never bring back the family or the kids, but at least they're a little bit closer to justice for now. And as far as my other videos, as soon as I started putting these videos together, making them, uploading them and everything, I got slammed at work. And I've been super busy, been doing tattoos nonstop for 8-10 hours a day. So I just haven't had the time to edit everything. So on top of working full-time 6 days a week, we've also been looking for a new house. So if I'm not working, I'm out house hunting. And then on top of that, I also have 2 toddlers that keep me pretty busy, and they don't really let me do anything. So I will be getting back to uploading videos as soon as I get the time to edit some, put them together. I have multiple other stories all researched and put together. Like I said, I just got to get time to edit the actual videos. But for now, I just wanted to hop on real quick and say that about the Idaho murders. So if you don't mind, would you hit the like button? If you want to see some more in the coming weeks, feel free to subscribe. And if not, everybody have a good new year. Be safe. And remember to not drink and drive. It's not worth it. So it says Idaho murders 28-year-old man arrested in Pennsylvania, sources say. A 28-year-old man, Brian Koberger, was arrested Friday morning in Pennsylvania's Pocono Mountains in connection with the murders of 4 University of Idaho students, law enforcement sources told ABC News. Sources said that authorities knew who they were looking for and had tracked Koberger down to Pennsylvania. A SWAT team entered the location where he was staying in order to take him into custody Friday. Koberger appeared before a judge Friday morning. Moscow police officers, members of Idaho State Police, Moscow city leaders, and University of Idaho officials will hold a news conference at 1 p.m. local time Friday. It's been over 6 weeks since roommates Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernodle, and Kernodle's boyfriend Ethan Chapin were all stabbed to death in the girls' off-campus house in the early hours of November 13th. 2 other roommates, who police said are not suspects, survived and luckily slept through the murders, according to officials. The survivors were on the ground floor, while the 4 victims were on the 2nd and 3rd floors. Police have been urging the public to come forward with information. It's been weeks since police and city officials have gathered for a news conference, choosing instead to release small updates through social media. This new announcement comes as University of Idaho students are away from campus for winter break.
Breaking news just into the Eyewitness newsroom. A suspect in the murder of 4 college students in Idaho has been arrested in Monroe County. 2822 Eyewitness News I-Team reporter Andy Mahalchik is working the story and joins us with the very latest. Andy, what have you learned?
Well, good afternoon, Sean. Lots of moving parts. This story is still unfolding even as we speak. Again, with the case in University of Idaho students. A male taken into custody overnight, confirmed by NBC News. Let me go right to the mugshot. I believe we have it from Monroe County. This is the individual that was taken into custody here in Monroe County sometime overnight. His name is Brian Koberger. We do not know the exact specifics of why he was taken into custody, but Brian Kohlberger was taken into custody here in Monroe County sometime overnight. Now, NBC News says the 4 law enforcement sources are confirming with them. Also, sources close to with knowledge of the investigation confirms with Eyewitness News that, again, that person, a male, now we are hearing is Brian Kohlberger, is in custody in connection with the murder of those 4 University of Idaho students back on November 13th. Of course, their bodies were found at a home on King Road in Moscow, Idaho, an off-campus home near the university back on November 13th. They're identified as Kaylee Congalvis, 21, Zana Kernodle, 20, Madison Mogen, 21, and Ethan Chapin, 20. Now, we have team coverage of this right now. We're also finding out that he was apparently taken into custody in connection with this case at a neighborhood here in Monroe County. We're checking that now. We also understand that the court documents were at District Judge Michael Muth's office here in East Stroudsburg. We understand that Kohlberger was arraigned by video conference on charges. Again, we're not sure what those charges are. The court documents have not been released. We've been efforting those documents all morning long. We are told they will be released later today. We also know that Moscow, Idaho police and the University of Idaho officials are holding a news conference 4 o'clock our time, 1 o'clock Idaho time, to release more information about the latest developments, presumably about this situation, the man being taken into custody. But once again, confirming from NBC News and the AP that a man by the name of Brian Kohlberger was taken into custody sometime overnight and lodged at the Monroe County Prison in connection with the murder of the 4 University of Idaho students, Congalvis, Kernodle, Mogen, and Chapin. Again, it all began back on November 13th. They were found stabbed to death inside their home. 2 roommates who were with them, lived in the same home, were not harmed. We also know police have been looking for a white Elantra, a 2011 to 2013 Hyundai Elantra rather, a white one. We're not sure if that was found in this area, but again, we're still working on getting paperwork from the court.